Hare Krishna. Good morning. Welcome to today's reflection in our Vandanam series. Sometimes we think that a spiritual transformation happens only through some big moments, a major realization, a life-changing event, a dramatic spiritual experience. But many times, change happens much more quietly. Sometimes one person can change the direction of our life. A teacher, a mentor, a friend, a devotee, a single conversation, a single example, or simply being around such a person can leave a deep impression on us. Today's prayer from the Srimad Bhāgavatam highlights this beautiful truth. It is spoken by Shukadeva Goswami, and he prays, किराठोनांध्र पुलिंद पुलकशा आभीर शुंभा यवना कषादया ये अन्ये च पापा यदपाश्रयाश्रया शुद्ध्यन्ति तस्मै प्रभविष्णवे नमः. Even those considered bereft of spiritual piety can become purified by taking shelter of those who have taken shelter of the Supreme. I offer my respectful obeisances unto that all-powerful Lord. One phrase in this verse is especially powerful. Shukadeva Goswami says, Yad apashrayashrayaha. It means that even those who take shelter of a devotee, someone who has taken shelter of the Supreme, can become transformed. What does this tell us? Krishna's grace often reaches us through different people in our lives. If we pause and reflect on our own lives, many of us may see this. Perhaps there was someone whose presence brought us closer to the path of spirituality. A parent who taught us to pray, a teacher who planted faith in our hearts, a friend who introduced us to the spiritual path, or a practitioner whose example inspired us deeply. Sometimes such people may not even realize the impact they have on us, yet they change something internally very significantly. And perhaps many of us can trace important shifts in our life back to one such person. This verse also gives us another practical insight. Just as good association uplifts us, unhealthy association also influences us. The people around us slowly shape what feels normal. If we constantly live around gossip, negativity, anger, or unhealthy habits, over time, those things may start feeling normal to us. In the same way, when we stay close to people with integrity, faith, kindness, and spiritual depth, those qualities also begin to feel natural. That is why association matters so much. The question is not only who inspires me, but also what am I slowly normalizing in my life? Because whether we realize it or not, we gradually become like what we regularly stay close to. As you go through your day today, take a moment to reflect on these two questions. Who are the people through whom Krishna's grace has touched my life? And what kind of influences am I allowing to become normal around me? Because sometimes grace comes not as a miracle, but in the form of the right person entering our life at the right time. May Shukadeva Goswami's prayer help us value uplifting association and choose wisely the influences we allow into our lives. Thank you very much for listening. Have a wonderful day ahead. Hare Krishna.